Hi, guys, it's Gabe, and I'm gay, and welcome back to the podcast. And it's been 2 days since school started. 2 days. And I'm already tired, you guys. I can't do this. It's so hot. No, okay, I'm serious though. Like, I'm just diving right into this today. There is heat. There is heat going on. The icebergs are definitely melting. I can feel it in my pulse. Okay, I'm sure you can too. My antidepressants make me sweat like a bitch. It's annoying. It's triggering. I am hot and I am tired and I cannot do this anymore. No, but seriously, you guys, it's been a hard 2 days. Just getting used to the scheduling and going around campus in this hot, thinking I'm gonna pass out every single minute. But that's the UNR way, am I right, you guys? I hope you guys have been doing okay and taking care of yourself and staying hydrated. I've been doing a lot of water reviews this week. So, I have been trying a lot of water, I will say that. And I've been trying this water called Islantic, I think it's called. It's the best water I've had yet. The bottle is going off. It's the best water I've had yet. But in case I didn't say that yet, it's great. It's great. But for some reason, it's like sold out everywhere I go to get it. So that's just marvelous for me. But besides that, it's expensive too. It's actually like $35 for an 8 pack. So, oh, that's sick and gross. Other than that, you guys, it's been a hard week already because I have a lot of stuff scheduled already from like summertime, and now I have to like shift my schedules around and try to find little details in my schedule that I can put things in, like making a podcast a few minutes before it's supposed to be released. That's the kind of scheduling I'm talking about, trying to get homework done and trying to upload things right before they come out and trying to keep up with schoolwork and journalism work and doing jobs. I'm a busy gay. What can I say? I am a busy gay. I will say I've been partying since our last podcast as well. I've had some nice parties. I wore a nice lipstick moment. It was a vibe. It was cute. Nevada Fit's over, so that series is done for, but we're in heat exhaustion era. My heat exhaustion era. It's so true. But I will say, you guys, that the fits right now have been pretty epic. My fits are mediocre, I guess. I don't know. Actually, I think they're good. I don't know. I'm a bit biased because it's me. So I can't really say. But I will say that I have been working hard and I have to go around campus again and put up posters. I can't do this, you guys. There's so many. So many posters I have to put up again. And I have to do this every month, and it's gonna be the death of me. The DEATH. It's gonna be the brutal death of Gabe Kanai because I have to go put up these posters all the time. I can't do it anymore, you guys. I just can't. No, but on a real note, I've been focusing really hard on making sure I get everything done when I want it to get done. Hold on, I'm moving my microphone. You might hear a little bit of the buzz in there. Hold on. Focusing on the microphone change. Okay. And we're once again working on media press stuff, so that's great. Um, I have a lot of things going on right now. I'm not gonna lie. I've been working my booty off. My booty is worked off. Okay. I've been tired. I've been getting ready for schoolwork. How's our schoolwork scheduling going, guys? My schoolwork schedules could be a million times better. I am a bit confused because my online classes are being really janky right now and exhausting, and I am a bit lost on how I'm supposed to like do a lot of my schoolwork when it comes to like what is it? Now I'm confused. I'm confused on how to do the schoolwork that I have to do for my online classes because there's just so much of it. Like, it's like a bad online class, I guess, maybe is the best way to describe it. Yeah, that's how I would describe it. It's just a really, really, really bad online class, you guys. And since it's a really, really bad online class, that means that I can't contact the teacher. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like free falling it and crossing my fingers and toes and hoping for the best. And as you can imagine, that is a very, very scary way to go about your day. Um, Also, I'm also a bit screwed over because the how to describe this, the like date on Canvas, or like if you don't know what Canvas is, that's like how we um do our schoolwork. It's completely off. It's set to like the time and schedules from the year before. So that is so great. That's exactly what I need. So I can't even like get it in my calendar or anything because it just pops up of the time from the year before. And so it's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, am I just supposed to rot? You know, like I don't get the vibe here. What's the energy? You know. Um, but I'm trying, you guys. I think that's the main thing. Is I'm out here, I'm pushing. I'm pushing, and I'm proud of myself for doing that. You know, that's a good thing. So we're fighting. We're pushing. We're fighting. Like I said. Let's see what else has been going on. The campus. I have completely forgotten how hard it is to walk on campus. Again, when you take a break from walking on campus, I did not realize that I was gonna be so tired so fast. I'm not regulated. Might not be the right word, but I'm not fully prepared to walk on campus as if it was a normal day. I'm not used to it because I think it's pretty obvious why I'm not used to it. It's been a couple months since I walked on campus, in a way that I enjoyed. So I guess it makes sense why I am tired out of everything. I'm tired out of everything might not be the right phrase to use. Um, it makes sense why I am tired is what I'm trying to say. Okay, get that, just get it. Okay, make it make sense. Okay, um, but on a real note, you guys, I'm trying. I'm pushing. I hope you guys are pushing too. We're fighting out here. It's hot. I'm gonna feel so much better in the fall when there is like not an extreme amount of heat. You know what I mean? I think the heat right now is really making things worse for all of us, which is so not great. Um, and so I think once we get to that point where we can like um I'm stuttering. When we get to the point that I can like enjoy layered clothes and be able to walk around campus and not be sweating everywhere, I think we'll be feeling a lot better. Um, and so I think if we just push hard enough and we fight, we can get there, you guys. And we will. We got this. We're strong. We can fight this. Okay? I know I come off like I'm saying nonsensical shit, and I kind of am, but hear me out. If you believe, we can do it. We can achieve it. If you believe it, you can do it. That's what I've been told recently. And is it true? Kind of. Kinda. But yeah, I hope you guys have been taking care of yourself outside of that and trying to make sure things have been okay for you guys. I've just been, like I said, really tired, and I've just been pushing through, and it's been hard. It's not easy. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I've been just tired and kind of lost on what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know. It's just I'm not used to having a new semester anymore. So now that I'm in a new semester, it's just like, what do I do? And now it's, instead of being like, oh, okay, I can do this, it's like, what am I supposed to do now? You know, if that makes sense. And then it's like, this is going marvelously. So, I don't know if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. But I'm gonna pretend it does, and you guys are gonna pretend it does too. And we're gonna not talk about it ever again. Okay? Sound good? Sound good? Yeah? No? Okay. But yeah, other than that, I've been just working on schoolwork. How's schoolwork going for you guys? I hope it's not been too bad. I know a lot of you have been stressed out lately. I know a lot of you have been tired, and that's okay. You know, that's a great thing. That's a good thing about this is no matter how you feel right now, it's okay to feel how you feel. Like there's no like exact way you have to feel. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to be stressed. It's okay to be confused on what you're doing and be late to your class, especially in the beginning. Maybe not later. Maybe later they're gonna be pretty stern on that, unfortunately. But you know, that's kind of how they are. They kind of suck at the university. Kind of is really stern on that. So we might have to be a bit more. restrictful on that, unfortunately. But other than that, we're fighting. We're fighting, and that's the main thing. The main fighting cause is that we are trying, we are pushing, and we're doing our best. And that's okay. I'm really nervous of failing classes this semester because I haven't really had such a massive chunk of classes before. Um, and I mean that genuinely. I have a lot of classes, like a ton, and so I'm not really prepared to fully. I don't want to say enrich myself because that sounds really boring. But I'm not really prepared to just. I don't know how to describe this. Like dive right in, maybe is the best way to say it. Like I'm not really sure how to just do it. I don't know how to just like jump in and be okay and have all these classes that I'm not prepared for, and then just have to accept that it is what it is. It's a bit intimidating is the word, and I think we can all agree on that. I think we can all say, yeah, this is intimidating. You know what, you guys? It's okay for it to be intimidating. You feel me? It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be crying in your boots, and it's okay to not enjoy food that's on campus and to have to find another way to eat. That's something I've gotten a little bit more used to than I want to. And I hate to say that, but it is the reality of our situation. It's the reality that we live in, is that we have to eat food that we think is really bad on campus, and nobody cares about it. And you know what? Sometimes we just gotta accept it, and it sucks, and cry about it. We gotta cry. That's all we can do. you know. And I ate at I stuttered. I ate at I'm still stuttering. I ate at Argenta today for the first time ever since it's like opened, and that's really fun. Except it's really expensive there if you do not have a meal plan. So I am gonna be getting a meal plan. I know. Can I get an applause for that? Yes, yes, girly pop, queen, slay. Um, yeah, so I am definitely preparing myself for a meal plan type deal because you guys don't understand. It is literally so expensive. It's like I think I paid like $13 to get in without a meal plan. It was that kind of expensive, okay? It's a lot, okay? Like don't be confused. It's a lot. Um so I am really working hard on making sure that I am able to get the uh, meal meal stuff going because I want to eat there. The food was pretty good. It wasn't like the best food I've ever eaten in my entire life. Like nobody's saying like this food is going to break all boundaries. It's Gordon Ramsay's next feast. Okay, nobody's saying that. Okay, don't get me wrong. But I will say that it is a magically delicious meal. Not really. It's just it's good. It's good enough. It does its job. Okay, it does the job, and that's what all that matters these days is things that do the job, and it does the job. I don't know what else to say. Have you guys eaten there yet? It's like it's interesting. It's smaller than the den. I want to say like um food wise, like the amount of variety of food is smaller than the den, but the amount of seating there is not smaller than the den. So it's kind of like half half as good as I don't want to say half as good as the den, but because I don't know how good the food compares, but it's good, but it's like not the den. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, it's good, but it's not the den, and that's the den already doesn't have a great reputation. So imagine how that what I imagine. I'm stuttering still. Imagine me saying that, and put that in perspective. If it's not as good as the den, and the den already has a bad reputation as it is, how good is it really? You know what I mean? So it's questionable. It's a questionable place to eat, but it is food, and we need to eat on campus. And they do have fountain drinks, and fountain drinks are so much better than all the other sodas and things like that, like canned sodas and bottled sodas. I will die on that grave. You cannot prove me wrong on that. So don't even try. No, I'm just kidding. But I think genuinely, I am serious when I say that literally, I will promise you that the foods that are the drinks that come out of the like fountain machines are like 30 million times better than the foods that you will get or the sodas that you'll get in a bottle. I don't know why it is like that. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could say, yeah, it's because blank, 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 and this happens in the making of it. But I can't say that because I guess it's just the syrup. I think it's because of the. Actually, now that I think about it, it's literally just the syrup. It's literally just the syrup. The syrup that they put in those fountain drinks are literally different than the ones that they put in the bottles, things like that. It's a very interesting thing I learned, and I find it very interesting to learn that they kind of scam you on that. And I hate to say it, but it's true. They scam you on that, honey, and they're ruthless. They don't care if you don't like it. You just gotta deal. You gotta deal with it. And honestly, I wish they would put like the drinks um, in a form that's like the I wish they would put the drinks in the form of a bottle. It should be in a bottle. The bottle form, like the fountain drink size, and not size, but like taste, should be the standard. But it's not because they just don't like us. I assume. I think that's why they just don't want us to be happy, and that sucks. I think we should all have the same taste in our drinks, and I think the same thing for water. I will die on this hill. Water does not always taste the same, but there should be a standard on water. And I think that since there isn't a standard on water, we are in a very bad situation, okay? Hear me out. And we need to put it into question, okay? So, I say we go and protest. We take it to the streets. Not really, but you guys get what I'm saying. We just need to be careful what we're doing, and you guys, we need to think about this, okay? Like, genuinely hear me out. I genuinely believe this from the bottom of my heart when I say that these are things we should care about, okay? So, care about it. Trust me. Okay? Are we clear? Am I clear? No, but I don't know. I'm just like trying to find out how to enjoy my semester without losing my mind fully. Without like fully finding myself in a massive crying spree because I've never like had a full meltdown on like school stuff yet, which is something I'm proud of. So that's good, but it still doesn't make everything better. It's still things are still intense, things are still crazy, and it's nerve wracking to say the least. So I am a bit anxious on how I'm going to live my life like this, unprepared and not unprepared, but like nervous the whole semester, and assume everything's gonna work out because I don't even know if it will. But that's the like main that's the college life is what I'm trying to say. You don't know what you're getting into. You don't know how happy you're gonna be. You just gotta hope for the best. It's stressful. It really is. I don't know what more to say about it. It's just like at some point you just step aside and you go, yeah, this is just how things are. I'm gonna have to accept that things are just like this, and I'm gonna have to put my like I don't want to say lay my boundary down, but I guess that's the best way to say it is like I just gotta put put what matters to me first, and if I think that it's important to me to do this way or to do this way, then I have to do it that way. And I know that doesn't make sense, but if you really think about it, like what I'm trying to say is put your necessities, maybe is the best way to say it. Like put the things that matter most to you first. There you go. Don't stress too much about the things that are little right now because you're in college and you got big things going on. But now we're in that range where we're all in this together. I hate to say that, but before like the Nevada Fit stuff was going on, like we had a sense where it was like, okay, Gabe, he has some good enlightenments to say, or some good some nice good things to say, like advice. And now I don't have that. I don't have advice for you. All I can tell you is now we're in this together, and since we're in this together, we're gonna suffer together. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. We are suffering together, and that's life. So I'm sorry to tell you guys, that's just how things are. We're in this together. We're suffering together. We are fighters. Okay, we're university students, and that in itself is a massive achievement. We should be proud that we are university students. A lot of people aren't university students, and that's okay too. And if you feel like you have to drop out, if you feel like you're afraid and you feel like you can't do this, that's okay too. You know, you don't have to push through this and do things you don't want to do. That's another thing. Is like if you feel like you can't do something, don't feel like you absolutely have to do it, cuz you don't. You don't have to do it. You can find other ways to like drive yourself and things like that, but don't ever feel like this is something you absolutely have no choice in, because I think that's the nice thing about college is like we all have a choice in this, and we're all in this for like we all chose to be in this together, and whether we understood what that meant before we decided to do it is, well, that's a whole nother question in and of itself. So um, we just got to understand that we're fighting and we're winning and we're doing this, we're living, and we're gonna be okay. I think. I think. I think. I don't know how else to say that. I'm nervous. I am nervous. I can't lie. This thing is scaring me a lot. I'm very nervous. Semester starts are scary because you're just like entering this world and you don't know what to do. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what you want to achieve. You know, and you're just like you're freeballing it. You really are. And that's the scary thing. Is just you don't know what you're doing. You really are just freeballing it. You just gotta hope for the best, man. Um, that's what I'm doing. Are you guys taking care of yourself? That's another question. You know, we spend a lot of time stressing about schoolwork and the things we have to do that we tend to forget that we need to be taking care of ourselves as well. So if you're not taking care of yourself, you're doing something wrong about college. That's another thing I must say. If you are not taking care of yourself, you're not doing college right. Okay? Trust me. I can promise you that. Okay? If you're not taking care of yourself, you're not doing it right. So take care of yourself, bestie. Don't do some crazy shit that's gonna like get you in trouble, and then you're like, what do I do now? It's not worth it, man. It's really not. Just trust your gut. Trust the things you believe in. Trust your faith. Not like that kind of faith, but you know what I mean. Okay, you get what I'm saying here. Just believe in love. Life. Just you know what? Make smart choices is what I'm saying. Okay, don't do things you're gonna regret later. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? Trust me. I'm ranting. I'm ranting. You know what? I'm ranting, and that's okay. It's okay to rant. You know? Right, guys? Please say right. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm nervous. I'm anxious. This is college. Okay? I don't know. I'm a kid. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm a teenager. Okay? I don't know what I am talking about 90% of the time. I am a kid who is throwing his hand out and crossing his fingers, hoping he doesn't do something that's too wrong. Maybe that's not the right wording, but you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. Right, guys? Right? You guys know what I mean, right? No? Okay. I don't know where I'm going with this. I feel really bad. I'm sorry. I'm insecure. I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm lost. All I'm trying to say is if you're listening to this and you're believing in me, I appreciate you. Because right now, I'm a bit confuzzled on what I'm believing in right now. College is hard, man. I'm just really tired of. Um, it's kind of crazy just like how fast college goes by. And I'm just sitting here like hoping for the best, but I don't know how the best is going to go for me. And so that's like the intense thing about college is just like not knowing. And I don't know. I'm just scared. Okay, I'll admit it. I'm scared. I'm scared, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I think we all are. I think that's the great thing about this podcast is I can tell you guys I'm scared. I'm. That was a loud noise. I am scared. I am nervous. I'm quaking in my boots. And the nice thing about this podcast is I get to say that, and you guys can relate to it. And if you don't, you don't relate to it. But if you do relate to it, then you understand what I'm saying. And it makes you feel a bit better because you're like, I'm not alone. you know? And you might be thinking, Gabe, shut up. Just shut up. And you know what? You got a point. Okay. I'm just lost. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. I just hope you guys know that you're not alone, and it's going to be a hard semester, and there's going to be good things too. So don't think the semester's only going to be bad. There's going to be a lot of good this semester. There's going to be a lot of things to look forward to, and a lot of people you're going to meet, and a lot of people you're going to have fun with, and I'm going to have the same thing as you. We're all going to have a blast. We're all going to have so much fun. It's just a rough start. And for some of us who are having a great start, congratulations. No, if you are having a good start, like, I hope you're taking care of yourself, and make sure that you don't forget the things that are I don't want to say, like, no, don't only focus on classwork. Okay. Don't only focus on the things that are minimal. Just focus on the things that matter, and focus on the things that take care of you, and make sure that you focus on the things that you enjoy, and give yourself time to relax. Don't only make it about school, and don't only make it about making sure everything you do is perfect, because in reality, not everything you do is going to be perfect. You know what I mean? So, just take care of yourself, and just make sure you're not overdoing it. Don't push yourself too hard that you pass out. So just take care of yourself, and just make sure that everything you're doing is, I don't know, I'm repeating the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm lost. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take a second. This is too much for me, okay? Look, what I'm trying to say is just make sure you know what you want. And if you don't know what you want, that's okay too. But just do the things that you can handle, and don't overstress yourself and push yourself too far that you can't handle it anymore, or you can't take care of yourself and you're not focusing on you. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think that's the best way I could word that. So I'm not going to try again. This has been one heck of a week. There's been a lot of spirals mentally. There's been a lot of jumping around. And I guess that's kind of how this episode was too. It was all over the place, and me jumping all over and running around crying and complaining and scared. But at least you got to see how I feel, and you get to see what it feels like to be nervous and anxious and not knowing what you're doing. So that's the vibe, you guys. Take care of yourselves. I hope you are. Seriously, I hope you guys are loving each other, loving yourselves. Stop stuttering. No, don't stutter. If you do stutter, stop. Fuck. Goddamn. If you do stutter, shut. Oh man. If you do stutter, that's okay too. But what I'm trying to say is take care of yourself. Take care of your friends. Take care of yourself. I think I said that twice. Take care. You know what? This outro is just. This episode is not coming together well. I think it's just I'm so nervous because of school. And I'm not going to lie. Hopefully next week is better and more organized and not so all over the place, you guys. And I'm sorry that this episode was all over. Okay? I will admit it. That said, though, you guys, thank you for tuning in. I know this was our first, week of school kind of thing. And I'm stressed out. I got schoolwork. I got this podcast. I got work. I got a lot on my mind that I can't even, fully focus on what I want to work on anymore. So I'm sorry, you guys, that today's episode was all over the place, but I hope we had fun. Maybe yes, no, maybe so. With 3 G's, that doesn't make sense, but I hope we're doing good. Okay, I can't talk anymore. I'm just blabbering. I'm spreading things out. I am tired. I'm hot. I'm stressed. I'm gonna drop my microphone. I can't do this. No, but I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna leave you on that. Brain dumpage. Boom. Brain dumpage. I'm sorry, you had to. God, is this at least good background music?